Mitchell. Stephen Mitchell here at Goodwood Festival of Speed. It's just the best place to be. Now, you've been coming for a few years now, haven't you?
It's the fourth year we've been invited to come along, yeah, which is really good. You know, it started off as a small group of about half a dozen of us, and then that grew quickly to 12, 15, 20. Now I think there's best part about 30 cars here. So I think we're doing a really good job at showcasing the sport to a huge audience at the end of the day.
And I think that's one thing that is recognised with you yourself, is you've been involved in sport for a very, very long time. All-wheel drive clubs so early on. So with all this history behind you, having seen motorsport grow from those very early days, and you've been behind, you've organised events, you've been there supporting it all the way, within clubs, out on site, you've just done every job across the board pretty much. To be sat on that start line of the Goodwood Festival of Speed 25th anniversary hill climb, what was going through your mind?
I think it's difficult to say, really. I mean, a lot of emotions, because I mean, it's sort of the pinnacle of everything that you've ever wanted to do. You know, to come to Goodwood has been fantastic over the last 3 years, and to come back on the fourth year and be invited to drive up the hill, I mean, what a showcase for us all. I'll be honest with you, I mean, I was terrified. I mean, as I think most of the drivers were.
We've
done an awful lot of competitors there who've done thousands of stage miles. We were all frightened of fluffing it up, for want of a better description, really, or ended up in Lord Marsh's garden. So it's really, really good, really good.
Well, you did them absolutely proud. I think it was absolutely spectacular. Now, your car is a very, very capable car, and when you do, because you normally have Julie sat in with you while Julie's your navigator, when you go out, you do take it pretty, you're very gentle, sort of giant. By crikey, when you're out there, you take it seriously, and your car is very competitive.
It is. I mean, it is a good car. It doesn't get used anywhere near enough, to be honest with you. I mean, it's just finding the time to do it is becoming more and more difficult.
Yeah.
And I think probably finding the desire to actually want to spend hours in the workshop becomes a little bit more difficult as you get older as well. But no, it's really good, and it is a good sport that you know, husband, wife, partner, whatever, you can get involved in it and have an active role to play, which is good. You know, it is a good family orientated sport.
It still is, and the pit store is open to everybody. Everybody's around to help everybody else, and that's what's so special. And you can choose to race at whatever level you like, and I think you proved that. Really, you've been there, you've done it, you've achieved, but the passion is still there enough to want to go out and do it again. When it suits.
I mean, clubman level is where I am, really. I mean, I haven't got the money to spend like some of them have and go and chase dreams in France. But
that's what makes our sport so special.
UK sport is still very, very competitive. There's a lot of competitive cars out there. And the beauty of it is we've got a lot of people of all ages. You know, I started when I was 18, 19 years of age, and now I'm considerably older than that. And you've still got 18 and 19-year-olds doing it now, and you've still got people in their 60s and 70s doing it. It's very good, yeah.
But it's because of people like yourself. We talked to Andy Sargent earlier as well, and people like yourself, you take the time and the trouble to support and help them and bring people into the sport and just show the way to go. And I think you do an absolutely remarkable job with it as well. And I think for you to be on that start line was absolutely right. And
it was good. It was
fantastic.
I never thought, like I said, I wouldn't have think of the wildest dream. But I ended up a good one. So
the question is now, how are you going to top it?
I think I'll retire now.
You can't. You've got the shootout to do, so are we going to see what the car's capable of?
Yeah, I'm going out now in a minute, so that's a Welshism. I'm going out now in a minute.
That's it.
Yeah, we'll have a good time for the next 3 days, and hopefully we'll do a few events this year and a few more next year and a few more the year after.
You'll keep going. You won't retire, but as I say, with the shootout, that is going to be the one that's really going to show the pace of some of these cars. So I think a championship-winning car, it can do it.
I think I think there'll be a lot to fight for, I don't think I'll be fighting for it.
What engine are you running?
That's a BMW M3 3.2.
Right up there.
It's a competitive car in its class, but it's probably about 200 horsepower down on what some are here today.
So on this course, it's going to love it.
Yeah, we'll see.
Steve Mitchell, for all the work you've put into off-road motorsport, and to see you on that start line was a joy. But thank you so much for spending the time to talk to us.
Great.
Have a great weekend.
Well, next car away, driven by Steve Mitchell. Steve, what's the French BMW M3s. That's two back to back now. And normally Julie is in there navigating with him. A little back to ours. He rebuilt about 2008. Very much. Part of the reason why we still have our sport people like him, which will then him for the whole as well as the and that's really, really important. And when you've been with off-road for so long, something like Steve has, they're the sort of people, they are the backbone, Bruce, of off-road sport. Without people like Steve Mitchell, we stick with it.